Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a truly extraordinary and disturbing story. The pregnancy of Lina Medina at age 5. The youngest mother ever recorded in medical history. Imagine being just 5 years old and experiencing pregnancy and becoming a mother. That's exactly what Lina experienced. Make sure to thumbs up this video and hit that subscribe button. Lina Medina was born on September 23, 1933. In a small village in Peru, as one of 9 children in her family. A lively and normal childhood might be expected for such a young girl. But Lina's life took a turn that no one could have anticipated. In March of 1939, just 5.5 years old, Lina's parents noticed something troubling. Her abdomen was swelling up noticeably. Concerned, they took her to the local hospital, hoping for some answers. Initially, doctors thought Lina might have a tumor, but what they discovered was something far more astonishing. Lina was actually 7 months pregnant. Dr. Gerardo Lozada, the attending physician, was shocked by the diagnosis. He decided to refer the young girl to specialists in Lima, the capital of Peru, to confirm the pregnancy. The specialists found that Lina's case was even more unusual. She had developed fully functioning sexual organs due to a condition known as Precocious puberty. Remarkably, it was believed that Lina had begun her menstrual cycle when she was just 8 months old. News of Lina Medina's pregnancy spread like wildfire. The story became a global headliner, with newspapers and media outlets from around the world reporting on the young girl who was about to give birth at such an unimaginable age. An American film studio even offered Lina's family $5,000. The equivalent of $125,000 in 2024, in exchange for the exclusive rights to film her during the pregnancy and birth. However, Lina's family chose to reject the offer, preferring to keep their private lives out of the spotlight. Meanwhile, Dr. Lozada filmed Lina during this period, not for profit, but for scientific documentation. His film was presented to Peru's National Academy of Medicine, ensuring that Lina's case was preserved for medical research and study. On May 14, 1939, Lina Medina made medical history. At just 5 years, 7 months, and 21 days old, she became the youngest documented person to give birth. Given Lina's very young age and her undersized pelvis, a cesarean section was necessary for the delivery. The procedure was complex and delicate, but it resulted in the birth of a healthy baby boy, whom was named Gerardo, in honor of Dr. Gerardo Lozada, the doctor who had supported her through this extraordinary event. Gerardo's early years were spent with Lina's parents, who raised him as their own child, believing Lina to be his older sister. However, at the age of 10, Gerardo learned the truth about his relationship with Lina. Dr. Lozada eventually took custody of Gerardo. Despite the unusual nature of their connection, he provided a stable and supportive environment for the young boy. Lina continued to visit regularly, maintaining a presence in Gerardo's life. As Lina grew into adulthood, she found work as a secretary for Dr. Lozada. The job was not only a means of supporting herself, but also allowed her to contribute to Gerardo's education and upbringing. Gerardo experienced a relatively healthy childhood and young adulthood, despite the unique circumstances of his birth. Unfortunately, at the age of 40, he passed away due to a rare bone disease. It's important to note that this condition was not believed to be related to his birth. As of January 2025, Lina Medina is still alive at the age of 91 and resides in Peru. At last, it is time to address the elephant in the room. How did Lina get pregnant at the age of 5? It goes without saying that the mere fact that Lina carried a child at the tender age of 5 meant something grotesque had occurred. Lina's pregnancy, verified by multiple doctors through medical examinations, was no fabrication. X-rays, photographs, and biopsies confirmed the reality of her condition, an impossibility, many argued, but nonetheless undeniable. Yet, the most pressing question remains: who was the father, and how did this happen? Lina herself has never revealed the identity of the father, nor the circumstances surrounding the conception. In interviews, she has remained silent. Her response is often vague and unclear. In the years since, Lina's story has become a touchstone, a haunting reminder of the darkest corners of human cruelty and the resilience of a child who, in the face of unimaginable suffering, continues to exist almost a century later. I would like to thank everyone who watched the entire video. I realize this is a dark and difficult subject, but I think that it is important that stories like Lina's do not get forgotten in history. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel. I plan to keep making more videos about historical figures and events.